The Justice Department policy is that you cannot indict nor put on trial a sitting president, right? And so it's his get out of jail.
He could throw him in jail.
So the American people know that Trump is accused of these things, and he's the front runner anyway. You lose. These people are nuts.
They're like Hunger Games. Poo-poo. Poo-poo. Like this rich woman on her TV show.
Why are the Supreme Court... And you notice it's like, well, some people are saying, who? The guy in the alley who's like sitting there sputtering to himself, covering his own boogers? Yeah, sorry. That's not legitimate. Some people are saying. The reason the Supreme Court is taking it up in 2 months is because of their schedule.
And that's way faster than so many people.
Really super fast.
That's incredibly fast. I think that's like, obviously these people don't track the Supreme Court that often.
Or they're lying.
Yeah. The lack of self-awareness is astounding to me too, because Biden is, in a sense, throwing people in jail for being Republicans. Like, if you go to Latin Mass, if you go to a school board meeting, and you care about, you know, issues like that, the FBI is going to put you on a watch list. They're arresting Jan 6ers and throwing them in jail. I mean, to an extent, he's already doing this.
Steve Baker, journalist, has to surrender to the FBI office tomorrow over misdemeanor charges. And it makes no sense for him to travel all the way. Like, they're clearly just abusing their power.
Yeah,
to do
I mean,
this.
Biden has already weaponized the DOJ to go after his political opponents, whether that's an average voter, whether that's Donald Trump. So what she's saying here has already happened. It's kind of funny to me that she's acting like it's some crazy hypothetical. It's happening in real time.
Right. But she says, you know, God forbid Trump is president, which is fascinating to me. You expect all of your viewers to be anti-Trump, right? You're not even considering that possibly there's a viewer who supports your show who might like Trump. There is this idea that if you are against anything, therefore, you don't deserve any fair treatment. You don't deserve a trial. In fact, if the FBI goes after you, they're warranted. If you end up in jail for being near the Capitol on January 6th, that makes sense. Like, there is a complete divorce from the idea that we have a justice system that tries people. They're innocent until proven guilty. You are socially convicted before you're illegally convicted in this country, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you hear the Supreme Court again. It's all these people have the same script, right? I think they're fed what to say. They're going after the Supreme Court again and saying, you know, that it's the Trump-appointed justices that have his back on the court. That's why you see them going after people like Clarence Thomas. They're trying to get him to recuse because his wife is a vocal Trump supporter. So you see these efforts to kind of weaken Americans' faith in the Supreme Court and the decisions that they put out.
You know, this country needs, when Donald Trump gets elected, he should send the military to shut down The View and arrest all of The View hosts and then declare himself to the cameras president for life.
I think he should just demand to be on The View every single day for like a week and not let them do their show without him. I think that'd be funny.
I mean, the ratings would be massive.
Yeah,
right?
Even if he like said, you're all under arrest, I'm now president for life, and then they all laughed and joked, and then he sat down as the guest for the day, it would be top ratings. Everyone
They couldn't do
have
anything
a great
about
time.
it. But, like, what could you do? If Trump showed up to The View and was like, make way, I'm sitting down.
He sits right in the middle.
Right in the middle. And then they're like, can we get
great.
security? And the Secret Service walks up and they're like, no.
They're like, he's like, I'm on this show now.
The
If you're going
building
to talk
has
about
been
me.
secure.
They'd love it if he came on the show. The ratings would be massive.
It would,
It'd be
and
great.
wouldn't that be funny if their biggest rated show, which we know it would be, was when Donald Trump was there, right?
It would be.
Any traffic driven to The View for the next month would be like, is Trump going to make a guest appearance? It would be the
Dude,
best thing
if
that
he
could
started
It'd
happen.
be
doing
funnier
The
if he
View.
showed up and was like, you're all being arrested and we're shutting your show down. And they laughed. And then like guys with guns came in, like military guys. And they were all like, right this way, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't want them arrested because, like, again, I get worried about free speech stuff. But
Nope, no more free speech. Gone.
No, oh, sorry, I
no,
forgot.
no more democracy.
No more democracy.
Democracy's illegal.
King Trump said no, thank you.
It's funny. I tweeted out the other day, democracy should be illegal, and got like 1,000 retweets. And like a bunch of liberals are being like, they're admitting it. I did it in honor of Jack Posobiec, by the way.